Hello, folks. This is Miguel from the Embargo Man channel. So, the topic we're going to do is USA at international sports tournament, right? So, it is what it is, right? On my previous videos, even though I was watching the World Cup, football international, soccer, well, and in terms to say that the USA would have, there's like only sporting events it is. I could tell you what, the World Baseball Classic is coming versus the World Cup, right? So, what it is, I saw it. My speculations. I was so waiting when that thing begins. I was doing my own predictions. I was telling let's hope an African team wins this World Cup that has passed. Well, it didn't. So even though a South American team won the World Cup, thank God it ain't Brazil. Brazil already have five World Cup titles. It was Argentina. So I mean, the thing is, since I was seeing Team USA facing against the Netherlands, they lost against the Netherlands, and then oh yeah, look, this team never have won a World Cup in there, so I was rooting for the Netherlands, even though they beat Team USA, right? So, and first of all, I seen it. I seen Japan beating France. I mean, sorry, so no. I mean Japan beating Germany 2-1. They eliminated Spain, but then after that, Japan got eliminated by Croatia. And for South Korea, well, one thing about that, South Korea, on the other hand, got eliminated by Brazil. Brazil never went to the final, but they went to the stage facing Croatia. Croatia won third place, and then it is the best of 16, best of 4. It is kind of like saying you watching the college hoops, the March Madness is kind of like that. It's kind of like similar to March Madness, and yeah, out of all this, I mean, France have to face Mbappe did win the Golden Boot. Martinez won the Golden Glove. Messi won the Golden Ball, right? So, out of all this event, 2026 is gonna be in the United States of America, Mexico, and Canada. U.S., Canada, and Mexico, 2026, right? So, I know it will be very interesting, but this tournament, it is what it is. The only good thing about Team USA is that the women's team wins World Cup, not the men's team. The men's team, to saying, I mean, they have a slim chance to win a World Cup. Let me tell you why, right? Lack of experience. It's like the European and South American teams. Even though I wish I won one European team that is even not Germany nor Italy, or those are like the two teams from Europe that have the most World Cup titles. But I mean, I'm seeing, look, the Netherlands, right? They have never, even though Argentina played very good, regardless of what kind of mean things this Messi said, hey, you idiot, go away, you idiot, when you looking, you idiot, go away, you idiot. All right, calling an idiot in Spanish, bobo means idiot or stupid. At least at the end of the day, Messi would have all these titles, Copa America, um, champion. He played in Spain. He now play in France. He played in PSE, Paris Saint Germain. That's the team he plays for. He plays professionally in France now. But um, Di Maria did a goal. Messi did. Mbappe from France won the Golden Boot. But then 2026 comes along, and it's gonna be very exciting. It's gonna be when we have 48 teams. It was 32. It was less, but then 48 teams is going to be. Oh yeah, they have a chance for China to come in. But all this event is more chances to have more teams from more countries and whatnot, and probably all of suddenly, probably let's say people like remember about people of mixed heritage, especially Japan with mixed heritage. There's going to be some kind of way about the Lian Court rocks. The Lian Court rocks that had happened in the third place. South Korea won third place. Then mention Dokdo. Now this is with Japan coming in and whatnot. Mixed heritage person will lean Colombia, if Colombia goes to the World Cup, to be in favor of Korea's ownership of the Lian Court rocks, and that's might happen. Let's see. Let's wait for 2026 to go on. All we know is Argentina won. A team from South America that is not Brazil won the World Cup. 3 titles for Argentina. And what else we all know about is that the GOAT, the all-time GOAT of football, GOAT of soccer. And I took these pictures. GOAT of soccer, GOAT of football. Pele might passed away because he is in intentions care, in care. Like he have a cancer or something. He's 82 years old now. He's the actual GOAT. Messi is like the LeBron James. Pele is like equivalent to Michael Jordan. Put it that way. So that's just some comparison from football or soccer or what it's called here to basketball. But then these events they have international events of anything. What it is that most likely there are a slim chance for the Team USA to win a World Cup. The North America division, CONCACAF, right? So there's a slim chance, and most likely, poorer countries from each region might outperform the richer countries from each region. Like, look at this. I was hoping for the Netherlands to win, a richer country, but then a little poorer, one of the countries from the former Yugoslavia outperformed the Netherlands, but they lost to, and they beat Brazil, but they just, earned third place. They defeated a team from Africa, Morocco. There was like the whole finals. It was very interesting. All it is that Argentina won 3 World Cups in their title, and what is going to come for next year, 2023, is the World Baseball Classic. The only bigger chance, the reason why this tournament, and there's other international tournaments going on where the USA has a bigger chance to win. Like, for example, they used to have this pause. And I remember seeing the YouTube videos. There is a tournament of international of American football in the United States, football USA. It was the World Cup of American football, right? So that is in pause. That the USA has a better chance winning on American football tournament, an international tournament about American football, than football, rest of the world, known in the United States and Canada as soccer. So all I'll put it in that way is that might be coming there, but the more focus is what they do best. In the other hand, they have the FIBA World Cup, the World Cup basketball tournament. The USA have a better chance to winning in the basketball tournament on a basketball World Cup than a football/soccer World Cup, FIFA World Cup, right? Slim. But then USA also have a better chance winning a World Baseball Classic than a World Cup, right? So that's only on the World Cup, but on the men's, all right? So it is what it is. Anything if it's involved with basketball, I mean, if it's the FIBA World Cup, FIBA, Federation International Basketball, or like it is if it's the basketball World Cup, the USA has a better chance winning a basketball World Cup than a FIFA World Cup. USA has a better chance to win a World Baseball Classic than a World Cup. Why? Because it is better in that sport than football/soccer. Why? It's not like the Europeans. It's not like England. It's not like Germany. Oh wait, Germany or Italy or France. It is like saying the best thing what they do, the best sport they will do. The USA here in the United States, the best thing that America does best is baseball and basketball. But baseball is like there is the biggest chance ever in the world, right? So I mean, to me personally, I would love to see the United States of America, the USA, win a World Cup one day. Yes, a FIFA World Cup. And this will be tougher. Why? It will be interesting that they improve their game. Most of the players are playing overseas, right? Most of them, there's some players who play for Team USA who are born outside the United States. Same as any other country. Even South Korea might have somebody born outside of South Korea now. And maybe would be open up a can of worms in one thing happening. But hey, people of mixed heritages playing for the national team that represented it happened to the USA, but this is like an improved ground. What it is about this, it's about what it is about football international, known as soccer in the United States and Canada. It is that they need to improve their game. The only chance that Americans could play soccer is men. It is to play professional overseas, like in the Premier League and like in Spain, like Liga in Spain or Italy or France or, wherever that sport is very popular, it gets improved. When it gets improved, it gets improved. So that's the thing it is. I don't see them winning. I don't see Team USA has like a slimmer chance winning a FIFA World Cup. The Netherlands have a better chance. Even the Asian teams have a better chance to win a FIFA World Cup. I mean, there will be a team from Asia or Africa winning a World Cup before a North American team or a CONCACAF team winning a FIFA World Cup. I was hoping to be the USA, but sometimes there's countries that are poorer. That means probably Haiti might outperform the USA. This is just a case scenario of poorer countries dedicated to what they do in the sport outperform richer countries because they have the love of the game. That's one thing for sure. They have the love of the game. This is the reason that there be a possibility that Haiti might outperform the USA in the CONCACAF. But even though being hosted in the USA, that's just in soccer. That's in football / soccer, what it's called in the United States, Football International. Two, a better chance, even though this is what it is, going to the best of 16 and everything like that. The Netherlands have a better chance, but this is what it is. I don't know when it's gonna happen. It is not in our lifetime, people. It is not in our lifetime that the U.S. men's soccer team win a FIFA World Cup, even within our grandchildren's time. That's when they're gonna win, and when our grandchildren's time, or what our children's children, right? See this. Oh, Team USA. But first of all, a team from Asia and from Africa might win. I probably hope it's gonna be Morocco or some sort, or Egypt, and probably who knows. And from Asia, probably Japan, or South Korea, or probably China, right? But in the case scenario of where the USA could have a better chance of one sport event that is gonna come soon is the World Baseball Classic. Why the USA's have a better chance now to winning a World Baseball Classic than a FIFA World Cup? Let me tell you why. Because this sport of baseball has been playing for a long time. This is called America's pastime. The MLB, even though we have foreign players from the Caribbean and from Japan and from South Korea and probably Taiwan to play baseball in the MLB, one team in Canada, then is that that we're gonna get we import players from overseas. Well, we export soccer players to play overseas, right? This is kind of a question. The NBA does the same thing too. Import players from overseas to play in the NBA, right? From Europe and whatever, and we'll send our soccer players to Europe. And what it is that all suddenly this would be a marketing scheme of which country plays best at a sport. And for a matter of fact, what it is that playing this tournament, I mean, there's the USA ain't gonna play in Miami, Florida about this World Baseball Classic. This World Baseball Classic, I'm gonna tell you who they gonna play. Okay. So the tournament format, I have the schedule. So in Pool A is gonna be in Taiwan. It's gonna play Chinese Taipei, aka Taiwan, the Netherlands, Cuba, Italy, Panama. Cuba do play really good baseball. They have really good baseball players. All right, so that is one thing that is called in Pool A, and it takes place in Taiwan. Pool B, Japan. there's another sport that Japan is improving in soccer, but or football slash soccer, football, what it's called in the rest of the world, and they did win 2 World Baseball Classic titles. So they play against it's gonna be Japan, Korea, Australia, China, and the Czech Republic. I don't know about the Czech Republic in baseball, but hey, they're gonna play in Tokyo, Japan, right? So the USA would play in Phoenix, Arizona against the USA will play in Phoenix, Arizona, along with Mexico, Colombia, Canada, and Great Britain. I don't know about Great Britain, in the World Cup, there's Wales in FIFA football slash soccer. They played against the United States, I could remember they just Wales and England. So, but Great Britain isn't there. They're gonna play in Phoenix, Arizona, and Pool D, Miami, Florida. We have a U.S. territory playing Puerto Rico, Venezuela, Dominican Republic, Israel, and Nicaragua. So that's the World Baseball Classic. This is actually the real World Series, because is all of these countries are of around the world playing baseball. So quarterfinals, whoever is from Pool A winner, Pool A runner up, it's kind of like that, and then it takes place in Tokyo, Japan. The quarterfinals 2 takes place in Miami, Florida, from Pool C and Pool D. Semifinals takes place in Miami, Florida, and the final of the World Baseball Classic take place in Miami, Florida. Whatever it is that these teams, and what it is that USA's in Pool C, that means that the USA has a better chance of winning a World Baseball Classic than a FIFA World Cup. Why? Because that's just the difference, all right? In just saying in 2026, when the FIFA World Cup takes place in the United States, Canada, and Mexico, I'm gonna put it this way: European countries and countries from South America would have a better chance. I will just put if this was a World Cup in 2026, then the Netherlands have a better chance winning a FIFA World Cup than the USA in the men's soccer team, right? Slash football slash soccer. That's what it's called. Soccer, that we call soccer in the rest of the world, it's called football. And then if it's the World Baseball Classic for next year, then the United States, the USA, have a better, even though the Dutch know how to play baseball. So the USA has a better chance to win a World Baseball Classic than the men's soccer team winning a FIFA World Cup. Why? This is just, I'm going to tell you this, you can't be the best in every sport. Each country can't be the best in every sport. And this is what it is. This is just an example that I'm showing you this. I just try to do my video, right? This is what it is. This is the World Baseball Classic tournament in my tablet. And what's going to happen, the thing is, it's going to take March 8 to 13 in Taiwan, March 9 to 13 in Japan, March 11 to 19 in Phoenix, Arizona, and March 11 to 15 in Miami, Florida. This is just 3 groups: Pool A, Pool B, Pool C, Pool D, right? So, and then the quarterfinals takes place in Tokyo, Japan. another quarterfinals take place in Miami, Florida. Semifinals take place in Miami, Florida, and the championship final takes place in Miami, Florida. That means that's just a speculation. Why this tournament is a better chance for the United States to win. Why? Because it is what it is. They're better in baseball than soccer or football. And for the rest of the world, football international. They're better in baseball than football international because that is one is besides basketball, besides American football. This is one of the tournaments where the United States have a better chance winning this tournament. And if I could have the speculations to win, they might go to the quarterfinals. They have to face one of these other teams. For example, and then they have the semifinals. And for example, is that whoever wins in this tournament, let's say the United States wins, chances are bigger. There are better chances for the United States to win a World Baseball Classic. And there's a reason why. That is America's pastime. Baseball is one of these sports that is played around almost in most countries of the world, and most likely in Japan, South Korea, China, and whatnot, the Caribbean, like Cuba and Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico, and yeah, definitely this tournament is better for America to have the United States of America to have a chance on winning this than a World Cup. And that's what it is. This is just plain example of a tournament, just comparing apples to oranges. All right, look, it is this shoemaker dedicate themselves to making shoes, right? So let the Europeans and South Americans dedicate them playing football international, soccer, what it's called. Yeah, let them do their best in that, even though Asian countries will pop up. One day we see Japan winning a World Cup. But in this one, that Japan is very good at too, but that the United States could have a better chance winning this tournament than in the FIFA World Cup. Why? Because that's the game it is. The MLB has been there for a long time, and what it is that one of these days, if you've seen this type of tournament, put all the money you bets off. There's no Brazil in this. Brazil in baseball is not, there, right? So, what it is about this tournament, and when you watch it on the TV, I'll bet you if you just saying, oh yeah, let's bet for the United States. The United States have a better chance winning a World Baseball Classic than a FIFA World Cup. The reason why is this, because it is most likely is one of the sports that the United States knows better than, they could even go to third place than a FIFA World Cup. The last time they won in third place in a FIFA World Cup was in 1930, but that was a long time ago. But this sport is what it is. I think what it is. Please subscribe to the Embargo Man channel. Please give me comment me. Please write your comments. If you saying, I might say, look, I would say this. I hope the United States could win a World Baseball Classic, right? Going against Japan, going against whichever other country wanted to improve their baseball game, or against Panama or one of the countries that know how to play baseball, right? So what is so much fun about this is that if you have a favorite team to win a baseball tournament, World Baseball Classic, write me in the comments. I'm just saying, I might just say, to my experience, let me be realistic. The USA has a better chance of winning a World Baseball Classic than their second title, than a FIFA World Cup. Please subscribe to the Embargo Man channel and see you on the next video. You know, USA has a better chance to win at a World Baseball Classic than a FIFA World Cup. Goodbye.